What is happening, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live, talking about this upcoming DraftKings WNBA slate. Yep, WNBA, we are back, baby. Again, I'm hyped about the first games of the season today. So I wanted to go ahead and give y'all the outlook for tomorrow's game. So yes, I'll be at work tomorrow, which that's right and smack dab in the middle of the games at 12. So we're really going to have to watch our lines, especially with the Nets game at 2. But I'm excited about this slate. I love WNBA. As you can tell, it's one of my favorite sports to break down. I cannot wait to break this down for y'all. Let's dig into it with Chicago and Washington. But wait. Before we begin, always hit the like button for me. Definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's been a ton, as y'all know. Definitely check out Alliance DFS. We're breaking down slates in there. Hit me up with a discount, or hit me up if you want a discount code. I got y'all hooked up with Alliance. I love this squad of guys. It's fun. I love it. I cannot wait to go talk with y'all about WNBA in there. Always hit me up on Twitter. You can find me there at DProdigy with an O. So definitely check me out on Twitter. I'll be trying my best to break down the slates on Twitter also. Like I said, I'm excited about breaking down this slate. So here we go. Chicago at Washington. So if we look back, Washington barely beat this team against Chicago last time they played. So if we look back at last time they played, there was a good girls in this game. I mean, you have the regulars with Vandersloot priced up. Atkins is weirdly priced at $9,000, which I don't mind it, but still, DeShields is priced lower than I expected, which I'm surprised at that. But she is coming to this team now. If y'all remember, she was on Dallas, which that was kind of different. But now, like I said, let's look at the guards for this first game. So Vandersloot, I think she's a good pay-up option. This first game, I'm going to get less of. I'd rather get the Las Vegas versus Seattle game, which we'll talk about that in a moment. But like I said, this is still a decent game. Washington was not that great last year. So compared to compared to Chicago, which was decent. So looking at this slate, though, like I said, DeShields, I like the price tag at $7.9. I don't mind her at all. Vandersloot, you can always pay out for her. I'm not going to get much of Atkins here. She did okay. She went for 13 points last time they played. I mean, she's okay, but at $9,000, I'd rather go elsewhere. If we're looking at Cooper did decent against this, or did okay against this team if she got the shot falling. The rebounds were all the way there for her. At 7.5, again, I don't mind it, but I'd rather get elsewhere. There's a lot, like I said, in the second game I'd much rather get to compared to this first game. But looking on Washington McLeod, new team also, not really much. I want Quigley is priced really low in my opinion. 6.9 is a great price tag for her if you want to get to her. She's always been a decent play in my opinion. But again, I'd rather go to this other game. So let's talk about the forwards now in this first game. Chicago at Washington with the forwards. No DeLeon, no Hines Island, which that's huge. Nador's out. So we're really going to have to look at these pieces. So Washington's missing their two top pay-up options for the forward position. I'm looking at Charles. I love Charles here. If we're looking at her on the Washington side, she's going to have to do her thing. I really like her at 8.4. I think she's going to really have to step up. And I don't mind going to Plussens. I like Plussens at 3.8. She can easily hit the 3, which we've seen that a ton from her in the last year's games. So, in my opinion, I definitely like her at 3.8. But going to my favorite game, though, Las Vegas and Seattle, the WNBA Finals rematch. I love these two teams. Stewart, easily a top pay-up options. Easily just go and play her. I love her at 10.8. You just kind of have to lock her in and go. Wilson, 10.6, you kind of have to do the same thing. Lock her in and just go with it. You're going to want to pay up for forwards in this slate. I have to pay up for the two top forwards easily on the slate. Cambridge, 9.5. I don't think Seattle will be able to stop her, but it's going to be versus Candice Dupree. I like either girl. Again, I'm getting a lot of this team. I want a bunch of pieces of this team. Hamby is going to give you the odd girl out. I don't really want a piece of her. And if you can tell, literally it goes 8.2, drops down all the way down to 4.8. That should tell you how stacked I want this team at the forward position with Seattle and Las Vegas. We're looking at the guards here. Sue Bird, Legend in the making, obviously. If you want to get to her, I don't mind it. Lloyd, I'm going to kind of want to pay up for forwards instead. So, as you can tell, the dogs are barking. It happens. I have 2 dogs, and they just constantly bark. But anyways, Gray, kind of the odd person out. Also, I'd rather pay down at the guards position in order to pay up forwards. Plum, though, at 6'6". I like the price tag for her in Canada. I don't mind that at 6'2". So, that pretty much wraps up the slate for us, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Always hit that like button and subscribe. That helps me a ton. And again, thank you all for tuning in. Have a great and safe rest of your